some odd reason. So I guess back on my shit. Anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm scared of like everything, so I'm not surprised that these sounds. But like, yeah, whatever. I mean, I guess it. Oh, here might be where I need it. You wasn't here, but what was this about?
Absolutely simple. What I have to say to you.
Okay.
It's what my teacher said to me.
Okay.
And I'm still deeply discovering the reverberation of that.
Okay.
And it's simply stop looking for what you want.
No.
Not cynically stop looking for what you want, and cynicism and closing down. But innocently, openly, stop looking for what you want in this moment. Not tomorrow when you have
Is this ASMR? You could probably hear them.
whatever it is you want. However mundane or profound. And just stop looking for it.
I just want a friend. What's wrong with
You
looking for a
will
friend?
find more than what you could ever want. Because more than what can be wanted is already who you are.
What are you trying to tell me? You're not selling me any products.
Too simple to be grasped.
Like, where's the flex tape ad or something? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It even works underwater.
If, and it is a huge if, of course, you are willing to give up your hope that what you want will be found in the next thought, or the next activity, or the next day, or the next man, or the next woman,
Okay.
or the next teaching, or
Okay.
the next experience.
Okay.
So
Can you
that's
stop?
huge.
Stop
That's the
talking to me.
challenge.
Please stop talking to me. I'm scared. I'm really, really uncomfortable. Oh, I can't.
To challenge you in that direction, that directionless direction.
What? The man said directionless direction. What are you trying to say? Like,
It's so simple that it has to be said over and over, because it just slips right by the mind. And if it's said over and over in enough ways and then not said, it can just be revealed.
what are you trying to say? What?
Not as something new.
Where's Phil Swift with his... It even works
Not as
underwater.
something absolutely
Wow,
fresh.
that's a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? At least we some vines,
Not
something like that. So I'm
new,
back. For,
fresh.
how long of this is left, man?
Who you are is not new.
Stop. Look, wait. What did she say again? What did she say?
Keeps you from discovering that you already are everything.
Stop, lips.
So if you just take this even as an experiment,
I just don't like it.
give up any imagination, any image
No.
of what you need to be totally fulfilled.
Okay, wait.
Give it up.
According to
Just
this,
an image, just a thought. Maybe a spiritual
Um,
thought, maybe a worldly thought, a relationship thought.
And so, by a backhanded, upside-down argument, was predicted that there is in carbon a level at 7.82 million volts, and then experiments in the laboratory with carbon show indeed that there is. And therefore, the existence in the world of all these other elements is very closely related to the fact that there is this particular level in carbon. But the position of this particular level in carbon seems to us, after knowing the physical laws, to be a very complicated accident of 12 complicated particles interacting. So I wish to illustrate by this example that an understanding of the physical laws doesn't give you an understanding in a sense of understanding significance of the world in any way. The details of real experience are very far often from the fundamental laws. There are, in a way of speaking in the world, we have a way of discussing the world which you could call, we discussed it at various hierarchies or levels. Now, I don't mean to be very precise, there's a level as another level,
What?
another level. But I will indicate by describing a set of ideas to you, just one after the other, what I mean by hierarchies of ideas. For example, at one end, we have the fundamental laws of physics. Then we invent other laws. For instance, heat. Heat is supposed to be the jiggling, and it's just a word for a hot thing is just a word.
I'm just
for a mass
confused.
of atoms which are jiggling. For that fundamental,
I can probably zoom in though. Yo.
But for a while, if we're talking about heat, we sometimes forget
Okay, I'm
about
sorry.
the atoms jiggling. Just like when we talk about the glacier, we don't always think of the hexagonal ice snowflake we do with the cloud.
Oh, that sounds sick. Ooh. Really confused. So some guy's talking about carbon, and I'm confused about it. What's the message he's trying to convey? Does it matter if... No, because then these two are... I guess if I did that, it would be... What about this? Okay. What about this? Which puts me in a very awkward position in case you can't tell. Oh, maybe. Is this just meant to give me the answer? But then it's like, see? Big. Oh god, I stopped it just beforehand. Okay. Wait, let's go this way. New. 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 No, wait, no, that won't work. That won't work. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? New, 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 new. Okay, what if I... This. I feel like a failure now. I need... Oh. I can see from the behind. Which I quite like.
Is the thing that we have to look at. And that the sequence of hierarchy, that all the sciences and all the...
That motion blur.
Not just the sciences, but all of them.
Wait, let me... Oh yeah, you close your eyes. That's kind of cool. Field of view. Wait. What the hell? Why would that be? Wait, no. I need to go outside to check this, man. Okay, I don't know what they're saying. They're saying some random stuff. I need to get all the clips, and that's just gonna take long. But, and that's a big but, I'm gonna go outside and mess around with some settings because that's my favorite thing to do. So, let's go through the mine shaft. Let's go up here. Hopefully be greeted by civilization. Say hello to all the people. No? Let's look up here. It stopped. Why did it stop? Why did it stop? Maybe let me... No. Okay, whatever. Okay, wait, let me... Field of view. Let me mess around with that. I can't tell much of a difference. Setting... What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, let me put on subtitles for it, and then brightness. I put brightness way too high. I kind of prefer the brightness like that though. But let me put it up just a bit. Wait, There you go. That's the best way to do it. Okay, so off vision netting. What does that do? Where's the actual visionette? Wait. Field of view. Just gonna put it at 90. Boom. No. Next, brightness. All the way up, young boy. Too high. I'm probably boring just every one of my settings, but I like messing around with things, so please just let me have my fun. I can't mess around with HDR, which makes me sad. But let me go back downstairs and watch these clips with subtitles on. Maybe I'll be able to understand what they're saying more if I just read it, because they're just speaking some blah blah to me, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I thought when I put on like rectal vignetting, it'd be like you would blink every now and again, considering I've never seen him blink before. But what's that massive forehead I'm seeing?
What if it turns out there is a simple ultimate
Okay.
law that explains everything?
Meow.
Experiments in the laboratory with carbon show indeed that there is.
Okay.
And therefore, the existence in the world of all these other elements is very closely related to the fact that there is this particular level in carbon.
Okay.
The position of this particular level in carbon seems to us, after knowing the physical laws, to be a very complicated accident of 12 complicated particles interacting.
Okay.
So I wish to illustrate by this example that an understanding of the physical laws doesn't give you an understanding in a sense of understanding significance of the world in any way.
Mm-hmm.
The details of real experience are very far often from the fundamental laws.
All I've learned so far is that there was an accident with carbon.
There are, in a way of speaking, in the world, we have a way of discussing the world which you could call, we discuss it at various hierarchies or levels. Now, I don't mean to be very precise, there's a level, there's another level, and another level, but I will indicate by describing a set of ideas to you, just one after the other, what I mean by hierarchies of ideas. For example, at one end, we have the fundamental laws of physics.
Uh-huh.
Then we invent other terms for concepts which are approximate, who have, we believe, the ultimate explanation in terms of the fundamental laws. For instance, heat. Heat is supposed to be the jiggling, and it's just a word.
That's
for
a weird word.
hot thing is just a word for a mass of atoms which are jiggling. For that, fundamentally, we should think of the atoms jiggling.
That's a weird word.
For a while, if we're talking about heat, we sometimes forget about the atoms jiggling. Just like
That's a
when we
weird
talk
word.
about the glacier, we don't always think of the hexagonal ice snowflakes which originally fell. Another example of the same thing is a salt crystal. Looked at fundamentally, it's a lot of protons, neutrons, and electrons. But we have this concept, salt crystal, which carries a whole pattern already of fundamental interactions, or idea like pressure. Now, if we go higher up from this, in another level, we have properties of substances like refractive index, how light is bent when it goes through something, or surface tension, the fact that the water tends to pull itself together, is described by a number. I remind you that we have to go through several laws down to find out that it's the pull of the atoms and so on, but we still say surface tension, and don't worry when we're discussing surface tension.
Like, is this
Working
audience
forward.
understanding it? They look
Sometimes we
bored
do,
as hell.
sometimes we don't. Go on, up
I don't know what he's
in
saying.
the hierarchy. With the water, we have the waves, and we have
Sorry.
a storm. We have a word storm, which represents an enormous mass of phenomena, or sunspot, or star, which is an accumulation of things. And it's not worthwhile always to think of it way back. In fact, we can't, because the higher up we go, we have too many steps in between, each one of which is a little weak, and we haven't thought them all through yet.
Okay.
If we go up in this hierarchy of complexity, we get to things like throb, or nerve impulse, which you see is an enormously complicated thing in the physical world, involving
Okay,
the
I don't-
organization of matter in a very elaborate complex. And then we go on to things, words, and concepts like man,
I don't know why. Aye.
political activity, and so forth. Which which is a series of
What
concepts
did he
that
say?
we use to understand things at an ever higher level.
Just
End is nearer to the ultimate creator, or the ultimate. So if I make a religious metaphor, which end is nearer to God?
okay.
Beauty and hope, or the fundamental laws? I think that the right way, of course, is to say that the whole structural interconnections of the thing is the thing that we have to look at, and that the sequence of hierarchy, that all the sciences and all the efforts, not just the sciences, but all the efforts of intellectual time, are to see the connections of the hierarchies is to connect beauty to history, is to connect history to man's psychology, the man's psychology to the working of the brain to the neural impulse to the chemistry, and so forth, up and down, both ways. And today we cannot, and there's no use making believe we can, draw carefully a line all the way from one end of this thing to the other. In fact, we've just begun to see that there is this relative hierarchy. And so I don't think either end is nearer to God's. And to stand at either end and to walk out off the end of the pier only, hoping out in that direction is the complete understanding, is a mistake. And to stand with evil and beauty and hope, or to stand with the fundamental laws, hoping that way to get a deep understanding of the whole world with that aspect alone, is a mistake. And it is not sensible
I want
either
that
for the
suit,
ones
Ren's
who
suit.
specialize at one end and the ones who specialize at the other end to have such disregard for each other. They don't actually, but the people say they do. But that actually
iFunny.co.
the great mass of workers in between, connecting one step to another, are improving all the time our understanding of the world, both from working at the ends and working in the middle. And in that way, we are gradually understanding this connection, this tremendous world of interconnecting hierarchies.
If you expected science to give all the answers to the
hello.
wonderful questions about what we are, where we're going, what the meaning of the universe is, and so on, then I think you could easily become disillusioned and then look for some mystic answer to these problems. How a scientist can take a mystic answer, I don't know, because the whole spirit is to understand. Well, never mind that. I don't understand that. But anyhow, if you think of it, though, the way I think of what we're doing is we're exploring. We're trying to find out as much as we can about the world. People say to me, are you looking for the ultimate laws of physics? No, I'm not. I'm just looking to find out more about the world. And if it turns out there is a simple ultimate law that explains everything, so be it. That would be very nice to discover. If it turns out it's like an onion with millions of layers and we're just sick and tired of looking at the layers, then that's the way it is.
I'm sorry.
But whatever way it comes out, its
I'm
nature is
amused
there,
very
and
easily.
she's going to come out the way she is.
Like my own videos make me
Therefore,
laugh. That's how
when we
sad
go
I
to
am.
investigate it, we shouldn't pre-decide what it is we're trying to do, except to find out more about it. If you said, but your problem is, why do you find out more about it? If you thought that you were trying to find out more about it because you're going to get an answer to some deep philosophical question, you may be wrong. It may be that you can't get an answer to that particular question by finding out more about the character of nature. But I don't look at it. My interest in science is to simply find out about the world, and the more I find out, the better it is. I like to find out. There are very remarkable mysteries about the fact that we're able to do so many more things than apparently animals can do, and other questions like that. But those are mysteries I want to investigate without knowing the answer to them. And so altogether, I can't believe the special stories that have been made up about our relationship to the universe at large, because they seem to be too simple, too connected, too
My teacher
local,
accidentally
too
sent an
provincial.
email
The
to me
earth
instead of my
came
mom.
to the
What an
earth.
idiot.
One of the aspects of God came to the earth, mind you.
Okay.
And look at what's out there. How can it isn't in proportion. Anyway, it's no use arguing. I can't argue it. I'm just trying to tell you why the scientific views that I have do have some effect on my beliefs. And also another thing has to do with the question of how do you find out if something's true. And if you have all these theories of the different religions, have all different theories about the thing, then you begin to wonder. Once you start doubting, just like you're supposed to doubt, you ask me, is the science true? We say, no, we don't know what's true. We're trying to find out. Everything is possibly wrong. Start out understanding religion by saying everything is possibly wrong. Let us see. As soon as you do that, you start sliding down an edge, which is hard to recover from. And so with the scientific view, or my father's view, that we should look to see what's true and what may not be true. Once you start doubting, which I think to me is a very fundamental part of my soul, is to doubt and to ask. And when you doubt and ask, it gets a little harder to believe. You see, one thing is I can live with doubt and uncertainty and not knowing. I think it's much more interesting to live not knowing than to have answers which might be wrong. I have approximate answers and possible beliefs and different degrees of certainty about different things, but I'm not absolutely sure of anything. And then many things I don't know anything about, such as whether it means anything to ask why we're here and what the question might mean. I might think about it a little bit. If I can't figure it out, then I go to something else. But I don't have to know an answer. I don't feel frightened by not knowing things, by being lost in the mysterious universe without having any purpose, which is the way it really is as far as I can tell possible. It doesn't frighten me.
Oh, what a nice smile. What a nice man. It wasn't like I was looking through my school email the entire time. Okay, this girl was really annoying because she did ASMR and kept lip smacking.
Human mind.
So,
Investigate for yourself.
because she annoys me.
And directly to... Good.
I can't. I don't know if that's going to help us with the puzzle later. I don't know if that's just there for the sake of... excuse me, sorry. I don't know if that's there for the sake of being there, but... just gonna... Why do I have to... Oh. Oh, no. No. What's this notification I'm getting? Oh. I ran out of storage space. Oh. That's fair enough, I guess. It's one of these YouTube videos, but it's not you guys' fault. It's my fault. I'm too stupid. Oh, whoa! I just realised. It's like she's juggling. See, look at the shot. Look at her hands, right? And then these are the juggling balls. You know what I'm saying? Pretty lit, you know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty nice. I'm just gonna end the stream here. I've had my fun. If you guys did enjoy, please consider subscribing. I'm so close to 20 subscribers. And I'll see you guys next time. Good. Bye.